Yeah, because we are not moving at all, guys. We have to move it still, because I know that the basics are very important, but we have to move it in the next level. Okay, guys. So my question for you, everybody. Yeah, try to interact with me, guys, more and more. Let's say, first of all, we are going to discuss about, first we will finish VTP, guys. I think that is better. Yeah, what do you think, guys? Can we do the VTP first? Then after that, we will spend more time on ARP and all, okay? So what is VTP? Help me out. Any idea what is VTP? VTP is nothing but VLAN trunking protocol. VLAN trunking protocol. What is the purpose of VTP? Before we have done the DTP, we have seen the DTP. Right, guys? Did you remember? We have seen the DTP. What is DTP, guys? Just I want to revamp again. What is DTP? What is the purpose of DTP? What is DTP and what is the purpose of DTP? Everybody. DTP is nothing but dynamic trunking protocol. Right, guys? What is the purpose of DTP? What it does exactly? Yeah, DTP is going to negotiate, right? It's dynamically negotiate with other device, then automatically it's going to form as a access or trunk port. Right, guys? This is what it's going to do. So for example, what is the default DTP mode? What is the default DTP mode in each and every port? What is the default DTP mode? Type completely, guys. It's a dynamic auto. The default DTP mode is dynamic auto. Yeah, as we saw that some of the switches, right? But again, if it is a dynamic auto and dynamic auto, then what is the result, guys? If it is a dynamic auto and dynamic auto, what is the result? Everybody, guys, it's an access port, right? So in case one side, if it is a dynamic auto and other side if it is a trunk, then what is the operation mode? It's a trunk, right? For example, if one side is a dynamic auto and other side is a access port, then what is the operation mode? Access. Now in case if I want to see, for example, in case if I want to see what is the operation mode of that specific port, how can I know it? What is the command? In case if I want to see whether which mode it's running, what is the command? There is a command is there, guys, right? For each and every port, you can able to identify it. No, it's wrong. Nilesh, what is that command? What is that command? It's a show interface. No. Show interface trunk, that is for to see the trunk port. Yeah? Everybody, guys, pay attention on this, because you guys has to remember the commands, right? You need to type show interface, that interface name, for example, fast Ethernet 0/1. Then after that, what is the command? You are going to type switch port. Right, guys? Whenever you type this command, then you can able to see what is the mode, what is the operation mode, what is the default mode, you can able to see it. And also that day I shown to you guys, if you want to disable the DTP, who is that man? Buddy, this iPhone guy, who is that? Yeah. So if you want to disable the negotiation, if you want to disable the DTP, what we need to type, Madam Singh? What is the command we need to type? For example, we have a switch number 1 and we have a switch number 2. Are you agree? Then what we did, we connected between gigabit Ethernet 0/0 and gigabit Ethernet 0/1, right? So let's say one side, Madam Singh, are you understand? Yeah. So what I told you, always we need to recommend, we need to configure manually the trunk, right? So let's say that by default this side maybe it has a dynamic auto, but I don't want to negotiate. So I want to disable the auto negotiation on this port. Which port, which command you are going to type? Are you understand, guys, everybody? Because I don't want to do the negotiation. So that's why what I will do, I'll go to this interface. I'm going to the configuration mode, gigabit Ethernet 0 by 1. Then first I'm going to say switch port mode trunk. Right, guys? Switch port mode trunk. Then after that, there is one more command we are going to type. The moment when you type switch port mode trunk, which means manually you are going to configure it as a trunk. Everybody okay or not? Then after that, I want to disable the DTP, right? I don't want to negotiate. So that time, yeah, we need to type the command switch port no negotiate. Everybody is okay or not? Say yes or no, guys. And also I told you, in the old switches, you cannot type directly switch port mode trunk, right, guys? The moment when you type switch port mode trunk, which protocol is going to use? What is the protocol is going to use to carry your VLAN tags? Help me out, guys. Which is the protocol? It's a .1q protocol, right, guys? It's a .1q protocol. Is it a open standard or it's a Cisco proprietary? Is it a open standard or Cisco proprietary? It's a open standard, guys. Yeah, this is .1q protocol is the open standard, and it's not a Cisco proprietary protocol. And also, as I told you, there is one protocol which is belongs to Cisco proprietary. Yeah, that is your ISL. Right, guys? This protocol is no more now. So Cisco also, yeah, inter-switch link, that's correct. Yeah, this protocol is no more now. So everybody is recommends. Right now, Cisco is recommends to use the .1q. There is no choice. So in case if it is a old switch, you need to type one command before you are going to make a trunk. What is that command? Can you help me out? Yeah, you need to type switch port trunk encapsulation .1q. Then after that, you need to type switch port mode trunk. Is it clear, guys? Everybody is okay or not? Yeah, so far it's clear. So this is what you need to understand, guys. So far we understood so many stuff. Now today we are going to see the VTP. So the basic purpose of VTP is it's a VLAN trunking protocol. But indirectly, guys, you need to understand it's a VLAN management protocol. Are you clear? It's a VLAN management protocol. Okay. Guys, everybody has to practice. If you don't practice it, because issues and all, it's a common. Okay, maybe we are going to check and we are going to sort it out, but understand the logic. That is very important. Okay, guys. So basically, what is VTP? VTP is nothing but VLAN management protocol. So what it does exactly? The purpose of this protocol is that we can able to configure, we can able to delete, or we can able to modify the VLANs. So for example, guys, I just give you in layman terms. So for example, I have a multiple switches in my network. Let's say almost 30 to 40 switches are there. So usually what we are going to do, guys, you need to go and configure the VLANs on each and every switch. Say yes or no, everybody. Say yes or no, right? So what we are going to do, you need to go each and every switch and you need to configure the VLANs there. But here, to configure 2-3 switches manually, I can able to manage it. I don't have any problem. But in case, try to understand that one, guys. In case if it is more than 10 switches, 15 switches, 20 switches, it's very difficult for me to go and configure each and every switch the VLANs. So that's why what we are going to do, we are going to take the help of VTP. So the VTP is the Cisco proprietary protocol. By using the VTP, we can able to manage the VLANs. Is it clear, everybody? It's difficult? No, it's not difficult, ma'am. It's very easy. The VTP protocol is very easy to configure. There is no difficult at all. Yeah? Even if it's a difficult, what is big deal in that? We will try to understand it, no? Yeah? Even if it's a difficult, we try to understand why it's difficult. Ah, okay. Yeah. Okay, okay. I'm sorry for that. Because I didn't see those messages. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, guys. So now, first of all, here, try to remember, guys, this is the interview question. By default, before you are going to configure the VTP, make sure that we are going to make one of your switch as a server switch. Okay, guys? But by default, every switch is going to say that I am a server. Guys, everybody understand or not? So the VTP server, what it does, it's going to maintain the VLANs. So whatever VLANs you want to configure, you just configure inside your VTP server. Then what it will do, there is one more mode. There is some modes are there. The first mode is the server mode and second one is the client mode. Okay, guys. So first let's see the server mode, what it does. Through server switch, we are going to configure the VLANs. In case if you want to configure the VLANs, or if you want to modify the VLANs, or if you want to delete the VLANs, you are going to configure it everything in the server switch. So we need to make one of your switch as a server switch. Then remaining switches, we can make it as a client switches. So what the client switches are going to do, they are going to get the VLAN configurations from the server switch. Is it clear or not? Everybody. So the secret is that there is modes are there, server mode and client mode. So first of all, what we are going to do in the server mode, we are going to configure all the VLANs, because whatever changes you want to do, whatever VLANs you want to do, whatever modifications you want to do, in case if you want to delete the VLANs, everything we are going to do it at the server switch. Then server switch, what it's going to do, it's going to send this information to the client switches. Understand or not? This is the just a overview, guys. Everybody is clear or not? So here there is a server mode and client mode. This is what you need to understand. So whenever you are going to configure your VTP domain, you are going to say you are a server, and remaining switches you are going to say you are a client. So inside the server switch, what we are going to do, we are going to configure the VLANs. Whatever VLANs we want it, we are going to configure it. Then automatically the remaining client switches, they are going to take it from the server switch. Everybody okay or not? Say yes or no. Yeah? Okay. Now there is one more thing you need to understand, guys. By default, the status of every Cisco switch is server switch. So if you want to know what is the status, try to see here. You just type show VTP status. By default, every switch is going to say I am the server. Try to understand this. So the default mode of every Cisco switch is a server switch. So this is the interview question. So whenever if we want to know whether VTP is configured or not, just you can type show VTP status. The moment when you type show VTP status, you can able to see the status of your switch. So as I told you, by default, every switch is going to say that I am the server. Is it clear, guys? But manually what we are going to do, we are going to configure which is the client. Hope everybody is okay or not. Yeah. So now the next thing is that, to configure the VTP, we need to take three parameters, guys. Yeah. The first one is VTP domain. Then after that, VTP version and VTP password. Actually, the password is a optional. So whether if you want, you can use it, or if you don't want, you can use, no need to configure that. So the main parameters are that VTP domain and VTP version. So make sure that the VTP domain should be matched in all the switches. So for example, what is VTP domain, guys? What is VTP domain? The VTP domain is nothing but, let's say, do you know anyone, the Cisco or MCSC guys? What is domain, guys? Anybody know about what is domain? Help me out, man. What is domain? Guys, everybody. Help me out. Bhupesh. I think Bhupesh must know it, man. Domain means domain naming system. Good. What is domain? Exactly. It's a parent directory. Okay. Okay. DC control. Okay. So the basically the domain is nothing but try to understand this one, guys. For example, there is a company. Okay. So in the company, everybody has a, for example, if you see, we are going to say Gmail. Yeah. gmail.com. Yeah, try to understand this one, guys. Gmail.com. So for example, if you create an account, seshu at gmail.com, right guys? For example, bhupesh at gmail.com. For example, nilesh at gmail.com. So actually the domain is it's a common reference name, right guys? So all the objects in the domain which is going to refer the same name. So here the objects is nothing but, let's say, Seshu, Bhupesh, Nilesh, they are belongs to the same domain. Is it clear guys? It's a common reference name, right? So what you are going to do, you are going to reference all the objects with the same domain name. So that is called a domain. So here what you are going to do now, before you are going to configure a VTP, make sure that you need to keep all the switches into the same domain. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So for example, I said that Seshu. The domain name is Seshu. Then after that, whenever you are going to configure the domain in each and every switch, just go there, VTP space domain, then specify the domain name. So what's my domain name here? Seshu. But you no need to give like seshu.com or google.com or gmail.com or cisco.com. It doesn't require. If you like, you can give seshu.com. That's not a problem. So make sure that before you are going to configure VTP, you need to go each and every switch and specify the same name so that all the devices, they belongs to the same domain. Is it clear? Everybody? Yeah. Then after that, you need to specify what is the mode. Then the second command is VTP mode. So the VTP mode is nothing but, as I told you, we have a two modes. Let's say server mode and client mode. There is one more mode is there. One more mode is there that we will discuss it later, guys. So first you try to understand the man. Who is that? Hello, read me. I think I am not sure, man. Guys, let's pay attention on that time because I am also not feeling well. So that, yeah, that's why my voice is not clear so far. Yeah, there is one more mode is that it's a transparent mode. Okay, guys, regarding a transparent mode, we will discuss about later. So let's see that first we are going to understand the server mode and the client mode. Is it clear, Anil? Yeah. So whenever you are going to configure the VTP, make sure that first of all what you have to do, guys, you need to go to each and every switch. You need to do certain configurations. What is those configurations? First of all, there is a VTP domain. Make sure that the domain name should match in all the switches. So first of all, you need to type VTP, then domain, then let's say I can give you like Seshu. That's what my domain name. Then after that, you can give VTP mode. So the VTP mode is nothing but, by default I told you. What is the default mode, guys? What is the default mode? Everybody, man, type it there. Everybody, what is the default mode? The default mode is the server mode, right guys? Then if you say server, then it will tell you immediately, bus, already you are in server mode, so you no need to type. But no problem, as a best practice you can type it, VTP mode as a server. Then after that, VTP version. So guys, we have a 3 versions are there, 1, 2, 3. At the moment you try to use it version 2. Version 3 I will explain to you later, because version 3 is not supporting in your packet tracer. So you can use version 2 as well. Is it clear, guys? Everybody okay or not? Yeah, this is the configuration. You need to do it at the server switch. So first of all, you need to find which switch you are planning to use a server. So make sure that these commands has to be typed. Then after that, you need to go to the client switch. Let's go to the client switch. In the client switch, what is the things you need to type, guys? Simply you can go there, then type VTP domain, then you can say client. Oh, sorry. What is the VTP domain, guys? The VTP domain is Seshu. So make sure that the VTP domain should match. Then after that, you can type VTP mode. Then you can type client. That's it. Hope everybody is clear, guys. Then after that, VTP version. then you can type 2. That's it. Once these parameters are matched, then after that, whatever VLANs you configured, then automatically it's going to send that information to the client switches. And again here, inside the client switches, you cannot configure any VLANs. In case if you try to configure the VLANs there, it will tell you you are in the client mode, you cannot able to configure the VLANs. Okay guys? So now what we are going to do, we are going to take a 2 switches now. Let's go and do this exercise. Okay guys, I am going to take switch number 1, then I am going to take switch number 2. Everybody is okay guys? Then after that what I will do, I am going to configure gigabit Ethernet 0 by 0 and gigabit Ethernet 0 by 1. Okay guys? Then after that what I am going to do, switch number 1 I am going to make it as a server switch, and switch number 2 I am going to make it as a client switch. So here what I am going to do, I am configured certain VLANs, VLAN number 10, VLAN number 20, then VLAN number 30. Right guys? Then automatically these information is going to propagate into switch number 2. This is what we are going to see. Everybody is clear or not? Say yes or no. Once you see the lab, you will get more clear guys. Yeah? But here, I just want to ask you a couple of questions. Are you ready guys? So now between switch number 1 and switch number 2, do we need to make it as a trunk port or we need to make it as an access port? Between VLAN, switch number 1 and switch number 2, do we need to make it as a trunk or access port? Trunk. Why? Why we need to make it as a trunk port guys? Help me out. Yeah, to carry the VLAN tags, right? That's why we are going to. Because there is multiple VLANs which is going to send the information from one switch to another switch. Now I have one more question guys. My question is that, let's say port number 1 here in switch number 1, I shifted to VLAN number 10. Port number 2, I shifted into VLAN number 20. Port number 3, I shifted into VLAN number 30. So does the port information is going to send it? Port information also will pass to switch number 2. Try to understand guys, because what we discussed, basically the VTP is going to send the VLAN database only. So the VLAN database is nothing but whatever VLANs you configured in the server switch, only those VLANs are going to send it to switch number 2. But what about the port information? Guys, everybody understand or not? What about the port information? The port information is nothing but port number 1, I shifted into VLAN number 10. Port number 2, I shifted into VLAN number 20. Port number 3, I shifted into VLAN number 30. That information also will pass here in switch number 2. So the port information is not going to pass guys. Keep remember that. Yeah? Port information is not going to pass. Whatever you are shifting the ports, you should go manually each and every switch you have to do it. Why? What's the reason guys? Why the port information is not going to pass? Why the port information is not going to pass? Help me out guys. Why the port information is not going to pass? It's specific to the switch. Because here, don't, think about, like in a real time guys. Yeah. Because the problem is, maybe here only VLAN number 10 people are sitting here in switch number 2. There is no people VLAN number 20 and 30, right? That time what we are going to do, we are going to shift all the ports into VLAN number 10. Maybe in future, some people they are going to sit in VLAN number 20 and 30. Are you clear? Are you clear guys? That's why the port information is not going to send it to the remaining switches. Only the VLAN database. Okay? Is it clear everybody? Yeah? Say yes or no guys. Can we see this lab? Everybody? Yeah? Let's go and check it now. That's it guys, because don't think too much, because the VTP is a simple, it's a Cisco proprietary protocol, and make sure that the VTP what it's going to do, it's going to send the VLAN database from the server switch to the client switches. That's it. If you want to go deep dive and there is nothing is there, this is what you are going to do it. It's a simple, but mostly you focus it on like some of the useful stuff, like how the packets are going to forward, how the MAC address table is going to build. These things is a little bit required to understand. Yeah, but here this is the terminology we are going to use, and this is what how it's going to work. So let's go and take a switch now. So I'm going to show you this lab. Then after that, I will ask you a couple of questions, guys, yeah, so that you will get more clarification on that. Right. So right now, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take a layer 2 switches, guys. Okay. Then after that, I will ask you a question. In case if you take a layer 3 switch, what is the difference? Okay, guys. First, I'm going to show it to you in layer 2 switch. So I'm going to take 29602 switches. Yeah. Then I'm going to take, for example, 2 computers. Then here also I'm going to take 2 computers. So which means I am ready to configure only 2 VLANs. Okay, guys? Everybody is clear or not? So now I'm going to connect. What is the cable we are going to use between the switch and PCs, guys? What is the cable you are going to use to connect between the PC and switch? The straight through cable, right? So let's go and take the cable and connect it. Yeah. And did you notice one thing, guys, here? Whenever you connect your devices there, it's showing in the orange color. Did you notice that, everybody? Why it's showing, man? Any specific reason, guys? Why it's showing like that? Anyone know about it? Then we will remove Nilesh from the group, man. Praful also. No, guys, just kidding. Good, man. That's good. Yeah? Because, guys, we are going to discuss about STP. Okay, because of STP, yeah, there is a listening, learning, and forwarding states. So there will be a, because the port is not directly going to the forwarding state, initially whenever you connect a port, by default there will be 3 stages are there: listening stage, learning stage, and forwarding state. So that's why it's going to take almost 30 seconds to come up. Yeah, guys, we will discuss about STP. Don't worry about that. In case if you don't want to run the STP on each and every port, you can disable it also. Everybody is okay, guys? Yeah. Now what I'm going to do now, between the switches, which cable you are going to use? Which cable you are going to use? Cross cable. So let's go and take it now. So it's a gigabit Ethernet 0 by 1 one side, and I'm going to connect 0 by 2 so that you cannot get any confused. Now, what I'm going to do now, first of all, so I build my topology. What is the first step, guys? Help me out. You and me can do this. What is the first step? How you want to start this lab? Create VLANs. Okay. Guys, everybody is okay. What Madam Singh is trying to say? Madam Singh is saying that create the VLANs. So are you ready to create the VLANs? Yeah? Good. So first I am going to the switch number 1. Yeah, guys? I am going to switch number 1. Then she is saying that configure the VLANs. But here, try to understand, guys, as per my real-time experience. Okay, are you ready to listen, guys? Yeah. Let's see here. First of all, my personal advice for you, first configure the trunk. Yeah. Because whenever I see in the real time, if you are decided to use the VTP protocol, make sure that configure the trunk first. Everybody is okay or not? Why? The moment when you configure the VLANs, then automatically first configure the trunk, then after that configure the VTP, then after that configure the VLANs. This is the best way to do it, guys, as per real time. Yeah, because maybe you will say, Seshu, why, man? If you configure VLANs, what is the big deal? After that, I'll configure trunk. After that, I'll configure VTP. Why? What's the difference? Can anybody know it, guys? What is the difference? Why Seshu is saying like that? Configure a trunk first, after that VTP, then after that configure VLANs. Any specific reason, guys? Anybody know it? Because you try to understand this one, guys. Here, because what we found the real-time issue, the moment when you configure the VLANs and all, yeah, guys, everybody keep following, huh? Oh, okay, understood. Huh? Good, man. Yeah, when you configure the VLANs and all, because after configuring the VTP at the last, the problem is the VLANs is not propagating. Yeah, VLANs are not propagating. That time, what we need to do, you need to go each and every port of the uplink port and make shutdown and no shutdown. Are you understand, guys? Everybody? So you need to say manually shutdown and you can say no shutdown. Are you understand, guys? The moment when you do this, then automatically it will start sending the VLANs information. Everybody is okay or not? Say yes or no, guys. Because in the real time, this is what I found. Why? Because one time I have given Ahmad to this, then Ahmad, he almost 2-3 hours, he said that, sir, the VTP is not working. There is some issue with the switch. Then after that, I realized, oh, then I made it a shutdown this, and it say no shutdown, then it's come back. So that's why what you need to do, guys, first of all, you need to configure it trunk. That's your first step. The second step is that what we need to do? Help me out, guys. We need to configure VTP. Then what is the third step? Then go and configure the VLANs. This is the best way to do it. Are you ready? Can we do it now? Yep. Let's go. So first of all, to configure the trunk port, what we are going to do, go to switch number 1. So now what I'm going to do, guys, this switch I'm going to make it as a server switch. So I'm going to display name is server-switch. Now let's go to the CLI. Then here, enable, then go to the configuration mode, then say hostname server switch. Okay, guys, then save this configuration. And I just want to ask you one more question, guys. Did you remember I told you the configurations and all, it's going to store temporary. Where it's going to store temporary, guys? No, I mean the running configurations. Whatever configurations I am going to do it. RAM, right? What is the command? What is the command we are going to use to see? Show run. If you save it, then where it's going to store? If you save it, where it's going to store? NVRAM. To see that, what is the command? To see that, what is the command? Show start. Okay, guys? And also your iOS, your operating system, where it's going to store? It's in flash, right, guys? So now if I want to know where is the location for flash, if I want to see the flash, how can I see? What is the command? Help me out, guys. Help me out, guys. Bhupesh, what is that? Show directory? Yeah, Bhupesh, that's your command? No, I think it doesn't work, Bhupesh. Yeah, see there. You can type dir flash. Oh, yeah, you can able to see that. Are you able to see, everybody? dir flash. And also you can type show flash. Is it clear, guys? Either you can type dir flash, otherwise you can type show flash. Everybody has to write these commands. Because if you want to see your iOS, then you need to type this command, dir flash and show flash. Is it clear, everybody? Yeah. And also, did you notice that here you will find some Linux code? Everybody sees this, the Linux code. Yeah. Everybody sees that. So whenever you see -rw, so the hyphen is saying that it's a file. So right now, what is the file, guys? Hyphen is saying that file, because I have learned Linux a little bit, man. That's why I understood this. Yeah. And RW means there is a read and write permissions, but hyphen is saying that it's a file. But sometimes you will see here D. What is meaning of D? What is meaning of D? It's a directory. But whenever you see, you know that, right? Guys, directory is nothing but folder, man. Yeah, I'm going to create a folder called ABC. Then inside that, I will going to keep the files. Are you understand, guys? So whenever you see D symbol, which means it's a directory. But whenever you see hyphen symbol, which means it's a file. So now my question for you is, which is your iOS file? Which is your iOS file? Here in this output. If you see here, this is your iOS file. Are you clear, guys? This is your iOS file, which is the extension of .bin. Now Madam Singh is saying that can we delete this file, sir? Of course you can delete it. There is no problem. After deleting, what's the problem, guys? Help me out. In case if you delete this file, what will happen? In case if you delete the file and if you say the boot, not crashing, man. Not crashing, yeah? It's not going to crash because the moment when you delete, there is no iOS, right? The moment when you reload your router, then your router looks for this iOS file. When there is no iOS file, then you cannot able to boot. Yeah, you will not able to boot. Hope everybody is understanding, guys. We will do that one also. Don't worry. Yeah, we will do that one also. Everybody has to do it, guys. But don't do it, please, at the real time. Huh? Don't do it like that. I have done it one time. I paid the fine also. Yeah, that is different case. Yeah, don't do it, guys. Yeah, so that's a very bad idea. Yep, good. Now here, whenever you type dir flash, then you can able to see it. Yeah, all the best. Yeah, all the best, guys. Yeah, but we need to learn, man. Don't be scared. Bhupesh, you are making scare to everybody. We don't scare it. Yeah, right. So now you can, if you want, you can able to delete this file. But what my concern is that whenever you type, why to delete it? This is good question, man. Guys, why to delete it? I want to upgrade the latest firmware. That's why I'm going to delete it. Are you clear? Because here, this is the memory, it's there. Yeah, it's a memory. This much memory is occupied this file. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to delete this file. Hope everybody is clear. I'm going to delete this file. Then after that, I will upload the new file. Then after that, I will say reload. Hope everybody is clear. Because Cisco, they recommends that, buddy, whenever you are using this image, this file, this iOS file has some issue. Hope everybody understand this. Has some issue. So upgrade the latest firmware, latest iOS. That time what I'm going to do, I'm going to delete. This much space is available at the moment. Right, guys? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to delete this file. Then after that, I will upload it the new file. I will show you that. Don't worry. Yeah, guys? Today, in case if you have a time, Madam Singh, we will see it. We will delete this file. Okay? Of course. Yep. We can upgrade, not iOS space, because space is nothing but you are talking about the memory, right, ma'am? Flash memory. Yep. Yep. Memory, you cannot upgrade it, ma'am. Memory, you cannot upgrade it. But in the routers, there is a flash memory. One sec. Huh? Let me check that. One sec. I think you guys need to see that. One sec, guys. Okay, I will show you later. Yeah, because I need to remove it from one of the router. I'll show it to you because I'm very curious to show it to you guys. Whatever we have, you need to see it. Yeah, I'll show it to you later. Yeah, so let's see now. Now what we are going to do, guys, let's come back, because what I'm trying to ask here, whenever if you want to see your iOS, you need to type the dir flash. This is the command you need to type. And did you notice that there is one more file is there? What is this file? What is this file? Anyone? What is this file? Any idea, guys? Because whatever configurations you are going to do it, guys, this is the file it's going to keep your configurations. Yeah, Because it has some information is there, guys. I will discuss with you later. Why? Because sometimes maybe due to some reasons something went wrong, then after that you brought the switch, maybe you forgot the password and you reset the switch. That time you are not going to lose your configurations. This is what everybody is trying to say. Yeah, guys, try to understand what I am trying to tell you. Sometimes somebody they calls you, these are all like a disaster, guys. Whatever I am talking to you is a disaster. Yeah, because the customer said to you, buddy, the previous administrator, he left the company and he changed all the passwords. Now I cannot able to access the switch. That time what you are going to do, you are going to reset the password. The moment when you reset the password, you are going to lose the configurations as well. Whatever configurations are there, it's no more. Is it clear, everybody? Understand or not? That time we are going to do something. We are going to change this file name. We are going to rename this file name. We are trying to play something. Maybe we will try to get the configurations. Is it clear, guys? Man, let's finish the VTP. Lord, don't divert it, because I just came here to show you something. Okay, so if you want to type dir flash, then you can able to see it. Yeah, you can able to see your iOS file. But now what I'm going to do now, first of all, what is the thing we need to do, guys? Help me out. Now I'm ready to configure VTP. Let's go and configure trunk. As per my lab topology, which is the trunk port? Gigabit Ethernet 0 by 1. This is my switch. Right, guys? Yep. Now what to configure it? Let's go to the configuration mode. Interface Gigabit Ethernet 0 by 1. Then what is the command we need to type? Switch port mode trunk. Enter. There you go. Yep. Now if you type show interface trunk, you can able to see the trunk port. Right, guys? Then after that, I am planning to configure VTP. But before that, let's go and configure the trunk first. Are you ready, guys? Because in other side also we need to do a trunk. But right now, does it form as a trunk? See, the trunk port is up and running, man. Yeah, why it's formed? See here, it's running, man, it's on. The trunk port is up and running. Why? Does it negotiate with another side? Because in switch one side, says, sir, no, guys, it's a gigabit Ethernet 0 by 1, I believe. And switch number 2, we didn't do anything. Right? Here only we configure trunk. Yeah? Then here, what is the mode? Help me out, guys. What is the mode there? In other side? No, what is the default mode, man? What is the default mode? It's a dynamic auto. So which means these two are the negotiated, they form as a trunk. Right, guys? Yeah, that's what you need to remember. Let's go to other side and check it. Yeah, let's go and check it in other side. Go to the CLI. And which is the port here? Gigabit Ethernet 0 by 2. Then let's go and change the name. Go to the config here, because I can able to see in my title board. So I'm going to give the display name as client switch. Perfect. Now what you are going to do, let's go and change the host name. conft. Oh. Guys, did you notice one more thing here? Man, when I'm trying to type something, it's going to translating. What is this, guys? Can anybody help me out? Did you see here? Whenever I'm trying to type something, mistakenly I type conft. Yeah, it's like a DNS lookup, domain lookup. How to stop this? How to stop this? Because I don't want to do a DNS lookup. Then how to stop it? No, Bhupesh, that's wrong. How to stop it? Because I'm a little bit strange, man. Because whenever I'm typing some commands unexpectedly, it's a wrong command. Then it's going to take some time, right? I don't want to be DNS lookup has to be happen. Then how to stop that? Don't do the Googling, guys. Yeah, so you need to type here, no IP space, I think this one, domain lookup. Is it clear, guys? No IP space domain lookup. You need to type this command. Everybody is okay or not? Say enter. Now after this, let's try again. Yeah, Let's see here whether it's working or not. Conft, I am typing the same mistakenly. So I am not finding that. Now it's not going to trying to resolve with the DNS. Right or wrong, guys? So can you please write this command, everybody? You need to type no IP domain lookup. But there is one more problem here. What is the problem if you disable it? So I disable this. What is the problem, guys? I think most of the people are getting bored, man. Let it be configured VTP, or we are trying to understand. Is it fine, guys? Yeah, is it fine, right? Because just whenever the command is there, we will try to understand it. That's what the main intention, yeah? So for example, if you enable it, can't ping with name, is it? We can't ping with the name? Yeah? Yeah, that's correct, man. But here, I try to tell you one thing, guys. Do you know NTP? Do you know NTP? What is NTP? What is NTP, guys? Network. What is NTP? Network Time Protocol. Bhupesh, what is the port number for NTP? We will put Bhupesh in trouble, man. Let's ask him. Bhupesh, what is the port number for NTP? 123. Yeah, its a port number is 123, right? Now my question is that sometimes, no problem, man, it's good, always good, yeah? Sometimes, remember this one, guys, we are going to sync our device, the date and time, we are going to sync with the real devices, right? That time what we will do, we will say NTP server pool dot ntp.org. We are going to type, this is the server name. Did you notice that? Yeah, because sometimes if you want to sync your date and time with the real NTP server, then we are going to make one of our router as a NTP server. Did you remember this one, guys? Even in Windows also we can make it. Yeah. So here, okay, no problem, guys. Don't think too much. I will show you NTP server also. We have a concept NTP server configuration. Yeah. But let's see here. For example, here, if you want to see the date and time, which is the command you are going to use it here? Help me out, guys. Tell me which command you are going to use to see the date and time. Anybody know it? Show clock. See here? But it's showing something strange, man. Did you notice this? Something strange. It's showing 1993. Why? Why it's showing like that? Because nobody has set the time zone and nobody has to, it's not syncing with the time. Right? That's the reason. Everybody's okay or not? Okay, Madam Singh, did you notice that? It's showing that UTC. What is this UTC, guys? Can anybody help me out? What is UTC? Universal Time Zone? UTC, Universal Time Zone? Yeah, it's a universal time clock. Okay, good. Now I am in Dubai. Okay, guys, I am in Dubai now. I want to change this. Can I do it or not? Yes, how you can do it? How to change my time zone? How to do it? Okay, conft. Then after that, first I will change my host name. Yeah, client switch one. Yeah, okay. How to? No, Praful, it's wrong. You need to type here clock space time zone. Yeah. Then after that, give the question mark. Then, for example, if I am in Dubai, I am going to type GST, Gulf Standard Time. In case if you are in India, you are type IST, right, guys? Indian Standard Time. Bhupesh, is it clear for you? Yeah. Then after that, you will give here what is your time zone. For example, I am in 4 plus 4. Yeah. In case if you are there, you are going to type 530 something. Understand, guys? I don't want to go deep dive, just I'm trying to explain to you. Then after that, once you set your time zone, then you can type one command here. That is called NTP server. Try to understand this. Then see here, the NTP server, it's asking either you can give the IP address or you can give the host name. So for example, if you specify the host name like pool dot ntp.org. Then here what you are doing, instead of the IP address, you have given the domain name, DNS name. So if you disable no IP domain lookup, try to understand this one, guys. If you disable no IP domain lookup, your device, your system is not going to contact this server. Is it clear, everybody? Say yes or no. Understand that. That's why in the real time, we don't do this. We always enable IP domain lookup. Why? Because it has to go and check who is pool.ntp.org. Are you clear, guys? Everybody understand this? Say yes or no. Because it happened for me one time. Because the time is not syncing. Too much problem. I am a VoIP engineer. Then my phones require a proper date and time. So the problem is the NTP server is not configured properly. The problem is I disable myself. I said that no IP domain lookup. That's it. Unfortunately, my call manager is not syncing with my router because the router is giving me wrong date and time. Okay, guys. So that's why make sure that don't do this in the real time. Always keep IP domain lookup, enable it. The moment when they give some names, it's automatically resolve it. Otherwise, it doesn't resolve it. Anyway, it's fine, guys. Let's back to our scenario now. So what I'm going to do now, I just want to configure trunk. Show interface trunk. Oh, we didn't configure trunk. It's a negotiated, man. Why it's a negotiated? Because it's in dynamic auto. That's why it's negotiated. Let's go and do that. Yeah, switch port mode trunk. That's it. Now, if you type show interface trunk, there you go. Everybody is okay up to now. The first point is clear to you or not? Say yes or no, guys. Yeah. Then what is the next step? What is the next step? We need to configure VTP. Let's go on VTP. But before I am going to configure the VTP, I just want to check. What is the status of our VTP. Then we need to type the command show VTP status. Then if you see here, everybody notice this one, guys. Everybody notice this. Whenever you type show VTP status, by default which version is running? VTP version. By default it's running version 2. Then after that, notice one more thing, guys. One more thing. Number of existing VLANs, 5. Is it 5? We didn't do anything, man. Right? Why it's showing 5? There is a default VLANs are there. Default VLAN is only 1. There is some other VLANs over there. Right, guys? That's why it's showing 5. Then after that, what is this VTP operating mode? As I told you, by default, this guy is saying that I am the server. Then what about switch 2? Still we didn't configure VTP. Then what about switch 2? What switch 2 is going to say? Switch 2 also will tell I am also in server mode. Right? Then after that, did you see any domain name here? Did you see any domain name there? No. Which means it's a null. What is the meaning of this one, guys? Which means it's a null. Keep remember this. Yeah? That's why the domain name by default, it's a null. And by default, you are switched into the server mode. Is it clear? Everybody understand or not? Yeah. And also, we will see this pruning and all later, guys. And there is MD5 is there. What is this MD5? Anybody know it? Message digest. What is this exactly? MD5 is the authentication protocol, guys. It's a message digest. Yeah, we discuss about later. Yeah, it's authentication protocol. MD5 is nothing but message digest. Yeah, first we will configure this. So what are the things we need to do, Madam Singh here? Help me out. What are the things we need to do here? Now I want to configure VTP. I don't want to go too much deep dive and all this. Yeah, just we want to configure the VTP and we need to finish it out. Yeah, tell me now. So I have seen the status. What is the first step I need to do? Everybody, guys, help me out. Not only Madam Singh, the remaining people. Help me out. We didn't configure VTP, right? We have seen only the status. Ravi is saying that Say you make it VTP mode as a server, but already it's in the server mode. Yeah, Ravi? Already it's in the server mode. Why should I say that? Yep. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to say VTP domain. You need to type the command VTP domain. Then what is the domain we want to give it to, guys? Help me out. Seshu? Okay. So I'm going to give Seshu. Yeah? Okay, seshu.com. Okay, guys. Don't keep my name, man. Yeah? We'll keep Bhupesh name. Let's put Bhupesh. Yeah? Bhupesh. Yep. Is it clear, guys, everybody? Let's go and give Bhupesh. VTP domain is Bhupesh. So can I give bhupesh.com or can I give you Bhupesh? Is it fine? Say yes or no, guys, everybody. .com? Okay. But here I want to tell you one important thing. You can give anything, ma'am. It doesn't matter. You don't require to give it bhupesh.com. It's not required. Yeah? You just give Bhupesh and see here. Then now you can see the message changing VTP domain name from null to Bhupesh. Is it clear, ma'am? Understand that? Now I want to see the status now. What is the command you need to type? Before, this is the old output. Guys, everybody see it now. This is your old output. Now you can type do show VTP status. The moment when you type show VTP status, then I can able to see server and I can able to see the Bhupesh now. Is it clear, everybody? So far it's clear? Yeah. Now what we need to do, we need to go to switch number 2. Let's go to switch number 2 and we are going to configure this switch as a, what is the mode? Help me out, guys. What is the mode? Client mode, right? And what is the domain name? What is the domain name? Bhupesh, right? Now there is something surprise you will see sometime here. See here, if you want to see the status, type show VTP status. Then see here, oh, Bhupesh is comes, man. Did I do anything here? Did I do anything here? Help me out, guys. Did I do anything there? Here you need to understand one important thing here. No magic, man. Actually, this is your layer 2 protocol. That's what I understood, man. Again, we need to understand something here, right? The VTP is a layer 2 protocol. Did I configure any IP addresses so far? Say yes or no. Did I configure any IP addresses or anything? No, right? But what is does? We just connected the cables, right? Say yes or no, guys, everybody. Then automatically it start communicating. Are you understand, guys? So this is your layer 2 protocol. That's what you need to understand. It's a layer 2 protocol, VTP. We will discuss about it, guys. Don't worry. Okay? Then automatically what it does, it's broadcast and automatically this guy is received and automatically he updated his database, VTP database. Right or wrong, everybody? So you don't need to do anything here. But you need to do one more thing. What is that? You need to do one more thing. What is that? Help me out. We need to configure it as a client. Why? Because this guy also saying server. Okay, then what is the problem, man? What is the problem? If you make it as a server, let's keep it. No, what's the problem there? Why should I change it to the client? Help me out, guys. Everybody. Help me out. I think Madam Singh has a doubt, man. She's thinking still. Actually, what is this layer 2 and layer 3, right, madam? So simple, it's simple, ma'am. Whenever you configure with the IP address, when we talk, when the two devices, when they discuss with the IP address and they exchange something and they build something, that is like a layer 3 protocol. But here we didn't configure any IP address or anything, right? Understand, ma'am? Yeah, they are exchanged through VTP only. They send the VTP information, this guy send the VTP information. Then automatically they start exchanging because they are talking the same language, then they exchange. It's like a layer 2 because layer 2 is nothing but mostly they are working with the MAC addresses. Yeah, we will see that one. Now, one more thing, guys. My question for you is, So why don't we keep as a server? What is the problem? If I change it into client, what I'm trying to achieve here? Can we keep as a server? First of all, let's do bits and pieces, guys. Can we make it as a server? Say yes or no. Madam Singh saying no. Why? Why we cannot make it as a server? What's the problem? What conflict? Here guys, in the starting of the class, what we discussed, I said that one of the switch we are going to maintain, we are going to making as a server, and remaining switches we are going to make it as a client. Are you understand? Through the server switch, we are going to maintain all the VLANs and all. Hope everybody is clear, guys. That's what I am trying to say. Before you are going to do, clear your thing first. Then after that, do it. Right? But if I make it as a server, there is no problem. But this guy also is going to act as a server. So from here also, whenever I configure the VLANs, it will send it to the client. And server to server, can they exchange the VLANs? This is what my question. Try to understand it. Okay, let's don't get confused, guys. Let's don't get confused. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to make it as per my scenario. I will stick to that and I'm going to make it as a client. So what is the command we need to type, guys? Help me out. Help me out, guys. What is the command we need to type here? conft VTP mode client, right? Then say enter. Then now verify it. Show VTP status. Then did you notice that? Now this is the client. Guys, everybody is okay or not? Say yes or no. Now, can I configure any VLANs here? Can I configure any VLANs here in my client? Right now, this switch is going to act as a client. Can I do any VLANs here? No, right? Now what I'm going to do, just verify the VLAN database in the client switch. Show VLAN brief. Then did you notice that? Right now, there is no VLANs at all. Hello, Mr. Mahesh, this is what I told you, right? What I told you, Mahesh? Because whenever you are in the client mode, you cannot configure any VLANs because the client mode doesn't allow it. Only through server only you can able to manage all the VLANs. That is the concept of VTP. Understand? Yeah, Mr. Mahesh. Guys, wait, Mr. Mahesh is in trouble, man. Let me understand, yeah? Yeah, understand, Mahesh? Because through VTP server, which means your switch number 1, I mean your server switch is going to act as a VTP server and this switch is going to act as a client. So through server switch you can able to configure the VLANs, right? Let's go and do it now first. Let's go and do it. So I'm going to the server switch, guys. So I'm going to configure some VLANs. So first of all, verify that. Show VLAN brief. At the moment there is no VLANs. So now I'm going to configure the VLANs. Conf T VLAN number 10, then name IT. Guys, I want to show you something here. See there. See there. Do show VTP status. Did you see here before the configuration revision? See, everybody focus it. Did you see here before what is the configuration revision here? For you to understand, guys, there is something is important here. What is the default configuration revision? Help me out. See there. What is this? 0. Now after this what I did, see there, what I did, I just go there and I typed VLAN 10 and name IT. Then immediately what is the revision number? 2. Now what I will do now, I am going here VLAN number 20, then name sales. Oh sorry, name sales. Sales. Now if I hit enter, what is the revision number now? What is the revision number? No. Kunal, check there. Before he was in 0. Kunal, see there. Yeah, Kunal. I think Kunal is in trouble, man. Just we will try to make him to understand. Yeah, Kunal, did you see here? The initially it says 0. Then after that, when you come down, oh sorry, see there. Then what I did, I just configured the IT VLAN. Right, Kunal? So the moment when I configured the VLAN IT, then after that, name IT. Right? VLAN 10, name IT. Then after that, it's saying 2. Then what I did, I type VLAN 20, then name sales. Then what will be the, what will be that? 2 entries, right? So now if you type, see that, if you type do show VTP status, now you can see what is the revision number. What is the revision number? 4. Are you clear, Kunal? Are you okay? Yep, good. Now there is one more thing, guys, you need to understand here. Did you remember, if you want to see the flash, what is the command you are going to type? To see the flash, where is the flash? Because what is inside the flash? Yeah. Now did you see here, there is something here, surprise. DAR flash or show flash. Now did you see here, there is one more file as created. I'm sorry. Yeah. Did you see here, there is one more file as created, guys. What is this? Surprising, man. Before I didn't see this file, now it has created. What is this? Guys, keep remember that whatever VLANs you configured, this is like a VLAN database. Yeah, it's like a VLAN. Okay, Suvesh, thank you, man. It's a VLAN database. So whatever VLANs you are going to configure, those VLANs information is going to store it in this database. Is it clear? Yeah. So this database is going to exchange with other switches through VTP. This is what I am trying to tell, guys. That is the secret. Everybody okay or not? Yeah? Say yes or no. Now what I'm going to do now, let's go to the client switch. Let's go to the client switch now. So this is my client switch. This is my previous output. Let's go and type. Oh, what happened to my client switch? Now it's fine. It's got hang on. Sorry. Show VLAN brief. Can you get the VLANs or not? How many people are yes and how many people are no? Say yes or no. Help me out, guys. Are you sure? Everybody. Enter. So you see here VLAN number 10 and VLAN number 20. Is it clear? Now if you type show VTP status, did you notice that? What is the revision number? What is the revision number? 4. Now, guys, everybody is okay or not? Say yes or no. Now, actually, Mahesh has a doubt. So, can we configure VLANs here in this database? In this switch, I mean client switch? No? Are you sure? Are you sure, guys? So, let's go and try. VLAN number 30. Then what it's saying, guys? VTP VLAN configuration is not allowed when device is in client mode, right? Because it's in client mode. Everybody is okay or not? Say yes or no, guys. Everybody is okay or not? Yep. So this is how VTP is going to work. Now if you type dir flash, did you notice this? Yep. Yep. Yes, we need to configure everything in the server only. It's a centralized management. But Sharon has to be asked one more question. Buddy, you configure as only one switch as a server. In case if it is down or something wrong, then what will happen? Guys, are you understand what I'm trying to ask the question? Yep. See, actually we made it one switch as your server switch. That is this guy. Right, guys? Yeah, this guy. Unfortunately, this is down. Then what about this? No. You understand, guys? Actually, Madam Singh saying that client will become server. No, ma'am, it's not going to become a server. That's why make sure that Cisco, they are saying one word. One is none. Two is one. Is it clear, guys? Very nice quotation, man. One is none, two is one. That's why we are going to tell to the customer, buy 2 core switches. Everybody, understand that? Yeah, that's why we are going to have a 2 core switches in our network. So these 2 core switches, what we are going to do, we are going to make it as a server. Yeah, that's why you need to remember this. Okay, But here one more thing, guys. One more thing I want to tell you. This one you can make it as a server. Just you can go, you are an administrator, right? You just go there and type VTP domain, VTP mode as a server. That's it. That's why, but always we recommend whenever we are going to use VTP, we need to consider this. But most of the time, we are exciting to configure it. So we don't check all these things. Simply we will say, okay, sir, no problem. You have one core switch, no problem. Configure it. And whenever it's a down, then you will realize, oh man, it's down, buddy. Then what about because VTP we configured there, and what is this? Are you ready to see one more thing, guys? One more something interesting thing. Are you ready? Yep. Let's go and see it now. Let's go and see it now. Yeah. And Suvesh, he gifted me one switch, guys. Yeah. Let's say he gifted me one switch. He said that, sir, I am going to use in my office. I'll bring it for you. You can use it for your lab. I said, oh, thank you, buddy. Then what I did, just I went there. Oh, okay. One question. Why 2 is added in configuration? What is that, ma'am? Question. Why 2 is added in configuration? No. Any specific? Ma'am, I don't understand. Can you please talk to me?
Yes, sir. So I am saying whenever we are adding VLANs into
Hmm.
this server mode switches,
Hmm.
so we can check that the division number has been revised and it's adding +2 and +2.
Not +2, ma'am. See here. Whenever you type VLAN 10, this is one command, right?
Yeah,
Then after that, you are giving the name.
yeah.
This is belongs to your VLAN database, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then you said that sales. Then what is this command? It's a second command.
Mm-hmm. Okay, okay, okay.
Got it? That's the thing, ma'am. It's very easy. Yeah?
Yeah, yeah. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Actually, still, Madam Singh, she didn't clear about trunk port, guys. Yeah? Because actually, not Praful, Anil, he shared something in written. Anil, I need from the PPT document. Yeah? Suvesh also, he didn't do it. Guys, in case if I don't follow, everybody ask Suvesh and Anil. Yeah? Ask them, where is the PPT? Everybody has to ask. Yep. Okay, guys. Thank you. Everybody, my early morning, Suvesh, it's a reminder for you like that. Even if you feel bad, don't worry, guys. Ask him. Yep. Where is the PPT? That's good. Nice, man. Yeah. Let's go and see it here, guys. Yeah. Okay, let's go now. Now here, yeah, every day, guys, until, and Madam Sharon also, she has to share one document to us. Yeah. Everybody has to ask. Just send in the group. Okay, guys? Until they feel bad, don't worry. Yeah. Let's go, man. Perfect. Now if you see here, okay, this is the switch he given to me, guys. But what Suvesh has done, this is for their office, they use it for something. Okay, guys, they did some changes. Okay, now what I'm going to do now, ConFT host name is a gift switch. Okay, let's see, guys, I'm trying to do something here. Then in his office, they configure like this VLANs. Okay. Guys, everybody is seeing, right? How many VLANs I configured here so far? How many VLANs I configured, guys? Help me out, man. Yeah, 5 VLANs. I'm going to configure one more. Yeah, 501, 502, 503, 504. Yeah, do show VLAN brief. Is it clear, everybody? Everybody, is it clear? Say yes or no. Oh, I forgot to show you one more thing, man. I forgot it. What is that? We configured the VTP and we need to shift these ports, right, guys? Port number 1 into VLAN number 10, port number 2 into VLAN number 20. Then does this ports are going to shift, guys, through VTP? I mean, the port information is going to shift? Say yes or no, guys. The port information is going to shift or not? For example, I am going to shift the ports. So far I didn't do that. Let's go and do that first. Yeah. If you type show VLAN brief, See here, I didn't shift. Right guys, now I'm going to shift now. Let's go and do that. Conf T, interface fast Ethernet 0/1, then switch port mode access, then switch port access VLAN number 10, then exit, interface fast Ethernet 0/2, switch port mode access, then switch port access VLAN number 20. There you go. Do show VLAN brief. Now port number 1 and port number 2 has shifted, right? This information, whatever ports I shifted in server switch, does information is going to propagate to the client switch? Say yes or no, everybody. Hello, the port information I'm talking, not the VLANs information. Everybody guys, say yes or no. Because I'm forcefully saying that, say no, man, you should not do that. If you understand, then say yes, otherwise no. You understand guys? I'm insisting you guys, don't do that. Yeah, now let's go and see in the client switch. Show VLAN brief. Did you see here? That information has not sent it. The port information has not sent. Yeah, only the VLAN's information. Is it clear? Everybody is okay or not? Say yes or no. Now, in case if I go and configure here in the server switch, VLAN number 30 and VLAN number 40. What about this? Does this information will go to the client switch? Say yes or no. Yep. Let's go here and verify it in the client switch. Now do show VLAN brief. There you go. VLAN number 30 and 40. Is it clear everybody? Everybody is okay or not? Say yes or no. Yep. Now let's come back to this scenario guys. So Suvesh has given me a switch to me. He gifted me. He said that, sir, take this switch. No problem, sir. All the best for you. Take it. Because this switch we are not using. So now, did you see here? Did you see here? These many VLANs they configured before in their office. And unfortunately, he brought it and he gave it to me. I didn't see anything. Simply my intention is that I want to connect it to my switch. So now to connect it to this switch, what I'm going to do, from here I want to connect it. So here there is a gigabit Ethernet 0/2 is there. So that port I'm going to connect here. Can we do that one guys? Are you ready? Say yes or no. Can we do it? Yeah? Can we do it or not? Say yes or no guys, everybody. Yep. Now what I want to do now, if I want to add this switch, yeah, of course we can do that. What you are going to do now? What you are going to do now? Here this port you need to make it as a trunk port. Right guys, you need to make it as a trunk port. And this port here in this switch you need to make it as a trunk. Understand everybody? Yep. So now what I'm going to do, I am so excited, we got a switch free. Oh, fantastic, let's go and do that. Let's go here, go to the server switch and interface gigabit Ethernet 0/2 and I said switch port mode trunk. Is it clear? Yep. Now, if I type show interface trunk, can I able to see that gigabit Ethernet 0/2? Hello Kunal, still we didn't connect it, man. How you can able to see it? Right or wrong? Did you connect it? Guys, whenever you type show interface trunk, I can able to see only one interface. Right now this is not connected. Only you can able to see, no problem Kunal. Just I'm trying to figure it out. Guys, understand that, right? Yeah. Show interface trunk. If you see here, I can see only gigabit Ethernet 0/1. I cannot see 0/2. Why? Because that port is not yet connected, right? But you can able to do the configurations. Everybody is okay or not? Say yes or no. Yep. Now let's go here to this switch. Then what you are going to do? Which port you decided to configure, guys? Which port you want to make a trunk? Help me out. 0/1. Good. Conf T interface gigabit 0/1. Then you can type switch port mode trunk. There you go. I am very happy now because I got a free switch. Then after that, I am going to connect. Which cable you are going to use to connect, guys, between this? Yeah, guys, you understand, right? Everybody, here I am going to connect the cross cable, gigabit Ethernet 0/1 here and gigabit Ethernet 0/2. Already I configured trunk. Right, guys? Now let's go and take the cross cable and connect it here, gigabit Ethernet 0/2 to 0/1 Fantastic, man. Now what I'm going to do, I will keep some computers here, right guys? Super, buddy. Because he gifted me a switch. I'm so excited. Are you understand, guys? Yeah, now what I'm going to do now? I'm going to connect this. Yeah? Port number 1, port number 2. Wow, so excited, man. Guys, everybody is okay or not? Everybody is okay or not? Yeah? But here, there is a big problem is coming to us. Let's see here. Go to your server switch. Just trying to understand. Show VLAN brief. Oh, did you see here, man? Where is the VLANs? Did you notice that? He gave me a gift. Did you notice that one, guys? What happened there? Where is my VLANs, man? Because sometimes what we will do when somebody give it to you the switch, we will connect it directly to our network. Right? Right or wrong? Where is that VLANs? 10, 20 VLANs, 30, 40. Not override. Not over. Yeah, okay, you can say override. What happened? Ah, okay. He's saying that say should make it as a VTP client. Let's go here. Oh, sorry. VTP mode as client. Yeah. Show VTP status. Did you notice that one, guys, everybody? And also, what about this client switch? What about this client switch, guys? You will see which VLANs here. What about the VLAN number 10, 20, 30, 40? What about that? Yeah, let's go and see it here. Show VLAN brief. Did you notice that? Guys, did you notice that? Everything has gone. Here it's not there, ma'am. This is the old output. Madam Singh, are you clear? Yeah? Yeah, the reason is that always remember one important thing. Whenever you configure the VLAN, whenever you are going to add this new switch, see here the revision number. What is the revision number in the old switches? The server switch's revision number is 4. And who is having the highest revision number? The gifted switch. Are you understand, ma'am? That's why, Madam Singh, are you understand? The gifted switch has the highest revision number. Then immediately this guy, he is going to send his information because every switches they feel who is having the highest revision number, that switch is a server switch. Are you clear, Madam Singh? Yeah, that's why whenever you are going to take any new switch, whenever you are going to bring any new switch into the network, what you have to do, make sure that you have to delete everything and clear all the stuff. Then after that, you need to keep into the network. In case if you forget it, this is what it's going to happen. Because one time when I sent it to Ahmad, because he found one switch there and he connected there, he immediately called me, sir, something happened in our network. Everything is changed. I said, how? It does automatic, sir. Are you clear, guys? Everybody understand this? Say yes or no, guys? Yep. That's why whenever you are going to take any new switch, whenever you are going to bring any new switch into your network, make sure that clear all the configurations first. Then after that, you can bring and connect it. Yep. Otherwise, no, actually, Nilesh, I didn't give any domain name because VTP, what it does, it's broadcast, it took it automatically. Right or wrong, Nilesh? It's a layer 2 protocol, right? Yeah, Nilesh, understand that. I didn't give any domain name. Simply I connected. I made a trunk and I connected. It automatically took the domain name. Yep, previously. Yeah, you are saying that change the domain name. Yeah, before you connect it, change the domain name. Yeah, existing VLANs is 14, ma'am. Yeah, she's saying that. Why it's 14? Let's go and check it, guys. How many VLANs, man? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And what about this? 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Is it clear, ma'am? Madam Singh, it's clear. Yep, 14 VLANs. Right. Now, let me ask you one thing, guys. Now the disaster is happening here. Unfortunately, these two ports we have shifted into VLAN number 10 and 20. And these guys, they don't have it. Did you see, guys? Guys, everybody has to observe this. See the ports, it's showing in the red color, orange color. Did you see this? Yeah? So disaster is happened. Now what you are going to do now? What is the alternate here? Help me out, guys. Do you know anyone? Bhupesh, can you help me out? Now these people, before they are in VLAN number 10 and 20, right? Everybody understand, guys? But unfortunately, this guy, his revision number is high. Then automatically it erases the VLAN database and it automatically send. Yeah? No. That time what you can do, guys, simply I want to tell you one thing. Suresh, 1 second. Huh? Just a minute. If you see here, in this case, what you are going to do now, simply go there. Yeah, go to server switch. Then see, and also the port also is gone. Did you see here? Port number 1 and 2 is no more. Did you see here? Suresh, did you observe that? Yep, port number 1 and 2 is not there. So simply what you can do, you know that. Maybe you are taking the backup or something. You know that there is two VLANs as there. So simply go there and fatafat configure VLAN number 10 and VLAN number 20 first. That's it. Then at least what will happen, do show VLAN brief. Then did you notice that the port has come back? Is it clear, guys? Is it clear or not? Understand this. Now see here, it's going to change in few seconds. You don't worry about it. Guys, are you able to understand or not? Whatever VLANs are there, you just configure it. At least you can save it. Why? Because the old VLANs, whatever is there, because it's a server switch, right? Then just go and configure the old VLANs if you remember it. Then go here and check it. You will find that VLANs information. Did you see here? Are you understand, guys? Because here there is two server switches are there. That's what I am trying to tell you, ma'am. Because whenever, what about the VLAN dat? Because VLAN dat is the database file which is going to maintain the VLAN database, right? Try to understand this. Because here there is a two server switches are there in your network before when you connect it. Are you understand, ma'am? And whose revision number is highest, automatically the remaining switches, they feel that, okay, we need to update our database from that server switch. Can't we copy that to new server switch? No, I don't understand. What is that? Can't we copy that to new server switch? Means what do you mean, ma'am? Yeah, gift switch is working in the client mode. Now you cannot do anything, man. You cannot configure in the VLANs or anything. See there? VLAN 505. See, it's saying that I cannot take the VLANs. Yeah. Actually, Madam Singh is trying to say, can't we copy? Yeah, if you want, you can take it and you can do it. But the concern is that make sure that whenever you are going to bring any new switch into your network, make sure that you have to clear everything and you can connect into the network. In case VTP or something is configured, configure the VTP, configure the domain name and make it as a client mode and connect it to the network so that you are going to avoid these issues. Okay, VLAN.dat file copy in new switch, she is trying to say. Okay. Ma'am, actually VLAN.dat file, you cannot see, I mean, the database file, you can able to open that, but I never copied that one, ma'am. I never seen that you are going to copy that. I will recheck again. Yeah, this is something nice. Yeah, I will recheck and I'll come back to you. Okay, but we never did that because VLAN that file, we never did that. Yeah, I got some incident and this is what happened by adding the new switch. I think you can copy it. Guys, did anybody copy that file? Did you work on that? Yeah, because most of the people, they never come across these kind of scenarios. But we are trying to make very clear to understand. Yeah? Guys, everybody okay or not? Yeah, that's what, man. Because we are talking about the real-time scenarios, no? That's why we are going all this way only. Most of our sessions will be like this only. Yep. Now, I think you can able to copy it. That is also I will check it and I'll let you know, ma'am. Because we have a real device out there. I will check it and I'll get back to you. Yeah. When we take backup, shall I store in backup file, sir? Means you are talking about the VLAN database and all. Yeah, Sharon. You are talking about VLAN dat. This is what. That's what. Because most of the people, what they do, guys, they simply say copy startup config. You understand? Into TFTP. They used to type like this. Do you know what is TFTP? Guys, wait. Did you see here? People, what they are going to do, they are going to type this command. What is the purpose of this command? Can anybody help me out? What is this TFTP? Everybody. Bhargav saying that VLAN.dat you cannot copy it. Then what is the purpose of this? They will ask you, Bhargav, be ready. If you try to give some answers, then they will ask you why. Why it's showing the file there? No, why don't you copy that? Yeah, I will check it and I'll update you because nobody come across these kind of scenarios. Yeah. Okay. Now what is this one, guys? Copy startup config into TFTP. What is this exactly? Help me out, guys. Copy startup config into TFTP. Do you know what is this? Okay. I'll give you one more command. Copy running config. Guys, help me out. Into startup config. What is this? What is this? Okay. So you are going to copy into RAM to NVRAM. Indirectly you are saying that write or you are saying that write memory. Is it clear? Whatever you are saying with these commands, you can do with this command also. Right or wrong, guys? Everybody. So you are going to copy whatever is there in the running configuration into startup. So startup is your permanent configuration, right? So now if I say copy startup config, okay guys, into TFTP. What is this TFTP? Do you know what is TFTP, guys? Everybody? Help me out, man. If you know it, say yes. If you don't know, no problem. We will discuss about it. Do you know what is TFTP? TFTP is nothing but trivial file transfer protocol. You understand, guys? So mostly we are going to use to take the backup of your devices. In case if you want to upload or if you want to take the, in case if you want to upload the iOS. You understand, guys? If you want to upload the iOS, for example, somebody told you upgrade your operating system, your firmware. That time what you are going to do by using the TFTP, you can upgrade your switch firmware. And also if you want to take the backup of your configuration, then you can use your TFTP and you can able to download it. Is it clear, everybody? Say yes or no. TFTP. Yep, everybody. TFTP, is it clear? TFTP is not a separate or anything, guys. Can I show you the TFTP application? Are you ready to see? Let's go and do it, man. Why we are thinking? Yep. Let's go here. See here. Mostly I am going to use this software, guys. This is your TFTP software. Did you see this one? TFTPD. This is the software. Right now, I have installed this software in my computer, in my laptop. So my laptop is going to become a TFTP server. Are you understand, guys? Wherever you install this software, then it's going to act as a TFTP server. Are you clear? First of all, because what is the purpose of your TFTP server? Whenever you want to take the backup of your configurations or if you want to upgrade the iOS, then you are going to use the TFTP server. For example, the TFTP server I have installed in my laptop. So my laptop is becoming a TFTP server. That's it. It's a small application, guys. It's something like a 20 MB or 10 MB file. Just download it and install it. That's it. But now here my question is that this is the switch Okay, guys? And this is my laptop. Everybody, understand that. Guys, pay attention on that. Yeah, Praful, you are coming to the proper tag. I am not giving answer, that's why. I know that what you are trying to ask. Yeah, Kiran, do you understand? Praful is what he is asking. What is his answer? Did you see there? Yeah, Kiran. Yep. Did you see his answer? He is saying that we will take the VTP, the what is that file? Yeah, VLAN dot file through TFTP. We can take it or not. This is what is question. Yep. Now, guys, try to understand this. Let's say this is the PC. I give it to you, and inside this PC, I have installed the TFTP server. Guys, everybody, pay attention on that. Now, somebody has given me the firmware. Okay, guys? Madam Singh, you need to give me an answer for this. So somebody has to give me the firmware. This is my switch number 1. And you need to upgrade this. How you can do it? Help me out. Guys, anybody can help me out? Now this is the TFTP server and you have connected to your switch. Let's say from the switch I want to download the existing configuration. I want to take the backup, or else I want to upgrade the switch. This is the task they given to you. So how you are going to do it? No. Okay, first one by one, guys, not all, one by one. First, what we will do, we will take the backup of that configuration. Okay, Madam Singh, are you there? Okay, guys, everybody is fine, right? Now this is my scenario. So I just came to the site and he told me, man, take the backup of this switch. What you are going to do? What is your first step? Because there is some configuration inside that switch, I want to take the backup. How you are going to take? Okay, where you are going to give the IP, Santosh? Guys, see there, Santosh is talking something. Everybody, pay attention on that. IP will give. Where you are going to give the IP?
Sir, we give IP address to IP config all, and we search our PC's IP and give to TFTP server.
Hmm, good. Guys, let me explain to you. Yes, man, what's your name? Santosh?
Santosh,
Thank you, Santosh. Yeah, that's okay. That's correct. Guys, see here. The secret is that, first of all, guys, everybody pay attention on this. First of all, we should able to talk to our switch and our switch can able to talk to our TFTP server, which means indirectly your laptop should able to talk to your switch and your switch should able to talk to your laptop. Agree or not? Say yes or no. Everybody. Yep. Then after that, we know that there is a default VLAN number 1. Right or wrong, guys? There is a default VLAN number 1. Just I am giving you example, guys. Yep. Now let's say that what I am going to do, let's check what is the IP address of the switch. First of all, I will ask the guy, what is the IP address? Let's say he said that, but the IP address of the switch is 192.168.1.5. Agree? Everybody okay or not? Say yes or no. So how can you give the IP address of this? Let's say it's a L2 switch, man. I will put you in more trouble. It's a L2 switch, right? It's a L2 switch and he said that 192.168.1.5 is the IP address. So this IP address belongs to VLAN number 1. Do you know that? There is one virtual interface is there, right, guys? There is one virtual interface is there which is VLAN number 1 and they given the IP address as 192.168.1.5. Now you connected one of the port. Let's say I connected port number 22. Let's say I connected to port number 22. Then after that what you are going to do, you are going to take any one IP address from the same network and make sure that this port number 22 also should be in VLAN number 1. Understand, guys? Say yes or no, everybody. Then after that what I am going to do, I am going to say, let's say 1.10 I can give the IP. Then I can able to do the ping first. Then my IP address is 1.10 and this guy IP address is 1.5. So whenever you ping, if I get a reply, yep, ping from PC to the switch, you get a reply, I have a reachability. Then after that, for safety, I am going to ping from my switch, ping 192.168.1.10. Understand, guys? Then why I am doing that? Why I am doing from the switch? Can I know it, guys? Anybody? Can I know it? Why I am doing that from the switch to the PC? Because sometimes your Windows firewall is there, guys. Keep remember that. Your Windows firewall is going to block. It's not going to allow. If somebody trying to ping, you cannot able to reach your PC. Are you understand? That's why whenever you are going to use this TFTP server, this kind of stuff, make sure that you need to disable your Windows firewall. In case if it is enabled, it's not going to allow anybody to talk to your PC. It's like a mini firewall. Are you understand, everybody? Say yes or no, guys. Yep. Then after that, once I have a reachability in both sides, then what I can do now, I can able to type this command. The command is that copy. Guys, everybody okay or not? Say yes or no. Copy startup config into TFTP. There you go. Right? Then after that, it will tell you, buddy, you are trying to copy whatever information is there in the startup. You are going to copy it into the TFTP. Then immediately it will tell you, who is your TFTP server, man? Give me the IP. This is the command you are typing in the switch, guys. Who is your TFTP server? It will tell you. Are you understand, guys? Who is my TFTP server? What is the IP? Help me out, man, which is 1.10, 192.168.1.10. That's it. Then after that, what is the file name? In the bracket, it will show you the file name is startup config. That's it. If you want to change, you can change, otherwise press enter. Then automatically it's going to store it in the TFTP server. But again, I have a question, guys. Where it's going to store in the TFTP? Guys, everybody pay attention on that. Understand that. If you notice that the TFTP server here, did you see here? In the current directory, did you notice this, everybody? The current directory. Program files, TFTPD64, something is there. Right, guys? So in case if you want to store all the backups into specific directory, what you can do? Just click on the browse. Then after that, you can specify the location. You can create a new directory and you can specify the location. So the moment when you take the backup and all, it's going to store there. But in case, if I want to upload the firmware, how you are going to upload the firmware? Guys, help me out. How you are going to upload the firmware? Because the customer, he said that we need to upload the firmware. So you have a switch, same scenario, and you connected your PC. The switch IP address is 192.168.1.5 and you given the IP address as 192.168.1.10. Hope everybody is clear, guys. So what you are going to do? You install the TFTP. Yeah, TFTP software inside your PC. Yeah, guys, everybody. So that's why this PC is going to act as a TFTP server. Right or wrong, guys? Say yes or no. So what are the things you are going to consider here? Help me out. So first of all, you have a software you downloaded from Cisco website and you kept one directory that is called iOS. The directory name is iOS and you downloaded the .bin file for this switch and you kept in this folder. Now first of all, what you are going to do? Bhupesh, verify it. Madam Singh, help me out. How you are going to do? Are you there, guys? Maybe everybody is getting confused, man. Guys, no confuse at all, right? Are you getting any confused? Before we did the backup of your configuration, right? Madam Singh, are you okay? Say yes or no. Because this is what you need to do it. Because when you go to the customer side, you need to upgrade the latest firmware. So what you did, you create one folder inside your system and you just upload that. You just copy and paste it that bin file into your iOS directory. Then after that, the second step is that you went to the TFTP software and you set the location. The location is what? The location is nothing but where the TFTP, where is your iOS is there, right? Let's say this iOS directory, it's in D drive. Are you understand, ma'am? So what you are going to do? You are going to set the location is D drive. The directory name is iOS. Inside the iOS folder, you have a bin file, right? Now you check the third one is that you are going to check the communication, the reachability. Then the ping is perfectly all right from your PC to switch, then switch to PC. Then what is the fourth step? Help me out, guys. What is the fourth step? Guys, up to here is clear, right? Everybody is okay. Say yes or no, at least. Guys, say yes or no. Everybody, yeah? Up to now you are clear. Now what is the fourth step? The fourth step is that you need to copy the file from where? Because the file, it's there in your TFTP, right guys? So you need to say copy TFTP. Actually, where you are going to store in the switch all iOS files, where it will be stored? Hello, not in the D drive, Kunal. Right now you are typing in the flash. See, you are typing these commands in the switch, right? Copy TFTP into flash, right? So what is this meaning? Whatever file is there, you are taking from the TFTP and you are putting into the flash. Are you understand, Kunal? Then after that, immediately it will tell you, buddy, who is your TFTP? Can you give me his IP? I said, okay, this is the TFTP IP. Then inside the TFTP, what is the file name? The file name is something xxx.bin. Are you clear, guys? Then after that, you hit enter. Then immediately the file which is in your TFTP, it's going to copy it from the TFTP to flash. Is it clear, everybody? Understand or not? Everybody, guys, say yes or no. Sir, please select service interface IP. What is this, Praful? I don't understand. Please select service interface IP. What is that? Ah, okay, TFTP tool. Yeah, because you need to say as a TFTP Praful. Yeah. Now let's go and do one thing, guys. Don't get confused now. Madam Singh, you have time now. It's not cooking time, right? Yes, Madam Singh. Sorry, actually, we want to show you this. Okay, can you spare some time with us? 5 to 10 minutes? Yep. Let's go here. Guys, now I want to take the backup of this switch. This guy. Yep. Let's see here. So now, what's your task? Help me out, guys. What you are going to do? First of all, we need to have a TFTP server. Right, guys? Say yes or no, everybody. So that I'll show it to you. Okay? Let's see. The packet tracer, you can able to see that. Yeah? So now let's go and take a server first. And once you take the server, keep it here. Yeah? Now what I'm going to do now, let's go and connect. Port number 3 I'm going to connect. Okay? Then after that, guys, everybody is okay or not? Say yes or no. Now just click on the server and go to services. Did you see here there is a TFTP? Here. This one. Did you see here? There is a TFTP and by default this service is on. Okay, guys? Now what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take the backup of our switch. Can we do the backup? Yeah. Because if it is works or not, it doesn't matter. Then let's go and check it now. So what is the first thing we need to do it, guys? Now this is our TFTP server. What is the first thing we need to do it, Kunal? Help me out. But before that ping, you need to give the IP address, right, Kunal? Yeah. So what is the IP address we are going to give? Right now, fast Ethernet 0/3. It's in VLAN number 1, I believe, right? We didn't shift this port to any VLAN, right, guys? Right? This is in VLAN number 1. Is it clear, guys? Everybody? Yep. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take one PC. Let's go and take one PC so that this is my laptop. Okay, guys. Then this laptop, what I'm going to do, I will connect it so that you will get some idea. So this is, guys, everybody understand or not? Say yes or no. For verification, testing and all I'm going to do. Yeah. So what is the IP address you need to give here? Kunal, help me out. It's in VLAN number 1. What is the IP address you are going to do it? What IP address you want to give? Help me out. 1.10. So I'm going to give the 1.10 IP address. Good. Let's go and do that. Go to the desktop and IP configuration. I'm going to give 192.168.1.10. Right? Now, do I require a gateway? Everybody, do I require a gateway? No, because you are in the same network, same VLAN. Why should you give you the gateway? Right or wrong? Madam Singh? Yep, right. Now what you are going to do now? I given 1.10 is the IP address. Then after that, you want to take the backup from this switch, right? Then what else you want to do, Kunal? What is the next step? What you are going to do now? Help me out, guys. Because here the thing is that my switch should able to talk to this TFTP server. From my switch to TFTP I need to talk. Again from TFTP to switch I need to talk, right? But we didn't assign any IP address to the switch. Try to understand that, guys. You need to give you a logic. At least if you don't know the commands and all, no problem. You need to understand, your logic has to be clear, right? Because first of all, if you want to take the backup, they should have a reachability from both sides, right? Now this one I kept into VLAN number 1, my TFTP server. So now what I want to do in this layer 2 switch, I need to assign the IP address for VLAN number 1. Right or wrong? Say yes or no, everybody. Yep. Now what you are going to do now, let's go to my layer 2 switch and conft, let's say VLAN number 1, IP address. Kunal, which IP address we'll give? We'll give 100.1? 1.11. Why in the same network, Kunal? What's the reason? Why it's not taking? Because you need to type interface VLAN 1. Right, guys? Good. Then after that, did you remember I told you one thing? Whenever you are going to assign the IP address to interface VLAN number 1, yep, make sure that you need to type no shutdown. Yeah, guys? By default, it's administratively down. Now let's save this. Now what you are going to do now? You are going to assign the IP address. 1.10 is your TFTP and 1.11 is your, is it clear, everybody? Up to now, Kunal, are you okay? Yep. Now what I'm going to do now, I'm going to ping from my TFTP server to my switch. Let's go and do that. Ping 192.168.1.11. Let's see here. There you go. I can have a reachability. Is it clear? Then after that, the second step what I'm going to do, let's go to the switch and type 192.168.1.10. So I have a reachability. Is it clear? Everybody is okay or not? Say yes or no. Now, what is the next step? What is the next step? What is the next step, guys? Help me out. Everybody. Because now I can able to reach from my switch to my TFTP server. Now from my TFTP to the switch, I have a reachability. Now not a flash, we are taking the backup, buddy. Hello. Yeah, don't miss it. Now what you are going to do? What is the command? Help me out. Copy, startup config. Right, guys? Startup configuration is your permanent storage area. See, I already saved the configuration. Okay, where you are, Kunal, you are mistaking. See, Madam Singh is smart. See what she did. From startup config, you want to store it where? TFTP. Right or wrong? So you are going to copy the configuration from your system to the TFTP, right? Let's go and do that. Everybody okay, guys? Yep. Now you can type TFTP. Say enter. Then see here it's asking what is the name of remote host, means what is the IP address of your TFTP. What's the IP, man? What is the IP? 192.168.1.10. Say enter. Destination file name, I want the same. Is it clear? Say yes or no, guys. Yep. Then you can say enter. Then did you see here the configuration is backed up? Did you notice this, everybody? Now let's go to the TFTP server. Then after that, go to the service. Then you can go to the TFTP. Did you notice this? Everybody, did you notice that file? Yep. Now, Madam Singh, give us 5 minutes more also. Now, unfortunately, I want to remove everything. I want to remove all the configurations. I have a backup, right? So what I'm going to do now? Let's say if I want to erase everything, guys, everybody has to learn this. Whenever you take a new switch, you need to remove everything. How to delete it? Everybody, do you know the commands? Mahesh is saying erase. What is the commands? Guys, here did you notice one thing? I told you some secrets. What is that? Whenever you configure the VLANs, there will be a VLAN database is there, right? All your VLANs are going to store it in this database, right? Try to understand one by one. Then after that, all your configurations are permanently stored in where? Where? Startup config, right, guys? Understand or not? Man, I think we will remove this Bhargav Kiran, man. He knows it. He know it. We'll remove from our group. Yeah? Just kidding, man. Good. I think you are working, Bhargav. Are you working in networking? Okay. No problem. So first of all, what you are going to do, let's go and delete the VLAN database first. Then after that, we are going to remove the configuration. Okay, guys? Let's see here. So first of all, what you are going to do now, how to delete that? Can anybody help me out, guys? If you type dir flash, Madam Singh, Kunal, everybody has to learn this. See there. This VLAN.file, which is in which directory? Help me out. What is the directory? Which means in your mind, you think like this way. There is a folder called flash. Inside the flash, there is a file called VLAN.dat. Are you understand, everybody? So first of all, to delete this VLAN.dat file, you need to type the command delete. Guys, everybody is fine. Then after that, flash :/VLAN.dat. You need to type like this. Okay, guys? But some people, what they do, they simply say delete VLAN.dat. They can do like that also. Why? Because by default only one memory is there, that is your flash memory. That's why. But don't do like that. Always do like this is correct method. Okay, guys? In case if you have a two flash memories, sometimes so that you don't know how to do it. That's why you need to do like this. So delete, then say flash. What is the file name, guys? VLAN dot, sorry, VLAN dot, why it's not coming, man? Flash, okay, simply type VLAN.dat, yeah? Why? Is there anything wrong? Okay, we missed that. Now it's clear, VLAN.dat. Is it clear, guys? Delete file name VLAN.dat. Then after that, enter. I did that. Now if you type dir flash, did you notice that? Kunal, are you fine? Did you notice that? Yep. Now what is the next command? Now I deleted the VLAN database. Now I need to delete the startup configuration. Right, guys? So how to do that? For that you need to use the command erase startup config. Then you can say confirm. Is it clear, everybody? Is it clear? Yep. Then after that, you need to reload your switch. Type reload. Are you clear, guys? Type reload, then press enter. There you go. Now after reloading that, you will see it's a brand new switch. It doesn't have any configurations. Now what I want to do now, see there, everybody, my configurations has gone. Are you understand, guys? Now, now I want to restore those configurations. How? How can I restore those configurations? Help me out. Kunal and Madam Singh, Bhupesh, everybody. Of course, the configuration is there, no? Here in your TFTP server. Yeah? First give the IP. See, Kunal is activated now. Tell me, Kunal, what we need to do now? What we need to do now? First of all, what we are going to do? What is the first step, guys? What is the first step? This switch, it doesn't have anything, any configurations, right? It doesn't have any configurations. Yeah? Kunal, you are planning to give the IP address, right? That's what you are trying to say, right? Right, Kunal? Good. Interface VLAN number 1. And what's the IP address? IP address 1.10, I think we already given. It's a 1.11, huh? Okay. 255.255.0. Then? No shut? Good. Then after that? Check the reachability. Good. Ping 192.168.1.10, right? Right, Kunal? That's your TFTP server. Good. Let's go and ping now. I'm able to ping. Now I'm going to check my TFTP server as well. Go to the desktop and click on command prompt, and I'm going to give the IP, which is 1.10, right? Say enter. I can able to reach. Clear? Now, what is the command we need to type, guys? Help me out. I need to go to my switch. Then after that. Help me out, man. Hello. Help me out. Now I think I am expecting answer from Kiran. Kiran, help me out. He is already experienced, guys. What is the command? Man, if you copy it in the flash it will be as iOS. No, it's not iOS, right? Kiran is saying that simply copy TFTP. It doesn't take it. See there. Let's see. Incomplete or bad command, Kiran? Guys, everybody is okay or not? Say yes or no. Bhupesh, are you there? Yeah, everybody is fine. I think most of the people, they leave already. Oh, good, man. 20 members. Good. Now tell me, help me out. Madam Singh said that Seshu copy it in the startup. Yeah, okay. Bhupesh is smart. See, he is saying that why didn't you take help, man? Okay, see the help. Now help me out. Because flash, when it is a iOS file, then I'm going to say flash. But here what I'm going to type? Startup or running? Startup or running? Okay, if you say startup, this is what some people are saying running, some people are saying startup. Which one is we are going to do? Help me out, guys. So everybody try to see here. If you say running, usually whatever configurations, what we are going to do, we are going to, by default, it will be there in the running, right? So in case if I say running config, the configuration will copy it from TFE to running. Then after that, if you say WR, then it will be stored from running to startup. Are you agree? Madam Singh, try to understand that. For example, if you say copy TFTP to, what is that? Running. So if I say like that, what will happen? Whatever configuration in the TFTP, it will store it in the running. Then after that, simply what I say, write. So whenever I say write, whatever configuration in the run, it's going to copy it in the startup. Right or wrong? Yeah, everybody. In case Madam Singh said to me, say you should do like this, copy TFTP into startup. If you do like this, what will happen, guys? If you do like this, what will happen? The configuration, what it will do, it's going to copy it from TFTP to startup. Again, what you have to do, you need to say copy startup to running. Try to understand this. Yeah. Then after that, you are going to say write. So that's why what we are going to do always, we are going to recommend to use copy TFTP to running. Is it clear, everybody? Say yes or no. Yep. Enter. Now this guy is saying that, man, who is your TFTP? 192.168.1.10. Then after that, what is the file name? Oh my God, we need to know what's the file name, buddy. Go there. This is my TFTP server. Where is the file, man? Go to the service. This is the file. Right, guys? Server-sw01-confg. Did you see here? It's not a config, guys. It's a confg. So go and type exactly the same, man. That's it. So where is this? This is this, right? Now let's go and type exactly the same. Yeah, guys. First we will type server hyphen. What is that? Then after that SW01 hyphen. Then after that confg. Yep. Small letter CONFG. Then after that say enter. You want to running? Yes. Go. Is it clear, guys? See, immediately it got changed. It got changed. Now my biggest question, Madam Singh has asked one question. Did you remember, guys? What about the VLANs? Can we get the VLANs or not? Say yes or no, man. I'm also so excited to see. Yeah, Kiran. Now I think your answers. What is that? Type show VLAN brief. There you go. Madam Singh, you got your answer now. Yep. That's what. Because this is what I'm waiting for you, everybody to see, guys. So you no need to take the backup of that VLAN data or anything. By default, it's going to take the backup of this. Yep. Is it clear, everybody? Say yes or no, guys. Everybody is okay or not? Take the backup and restore the backup. But again, we didn't see in the real time, man. When we do that, when we do the real time. Yep. Everybody okay or not, guys? Yeah, and also we will see the inside the flash. What is this? This is the old file. We need to change this one also. Yep. And we are going to see it, guys. And also see here there is VLAN data is come back again. Yep. Everybody okay or not? Say yes or no. Did you understand the VTP, guys? Everybody is clear the VTP concept. Yeah, but we didn't discuss about the transparent, man. Yeah, we didn't discuss about the transparent, but we will talk about later. Yeah, in the next class we are going to see the transparent. So everybody is clear, the server and the client. Right, guys? In case if somebody has given to the switch, you know what is the things you need to consider. Right, guys? Yep. Any doubt so far? Everybody is clear. VTP part. Any doubts? Yeah. Okay, guys, and we have seen the backup as well, and we are going to use the TFTP to take the backup. And I just want to ask you the last question. What is the port number for TFTP? What is the port number for TFTP? Everybody. Huh? 20? 22? No, 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 no. TFTP 69. Okay, guys? 69. The TFTP port number is 69. Guys, who wants to do firewall and all, make sure that always you need to understand the port numbers. It's very, very important for everyone. Yeah, 20 and 21 for FTP. And somebody type 23. What is this port number, guys? Help me out. Port number 23, telnet. Yeah, port number 25. What is this? SMTP. No issues, man. Do a lot of mistakes, Sharon. No problem. And what is the port number for POP? POP. 110. IMAP 143, man. I love you. Yeah? Right. And NTP 123. DNS 53. HTTP HTTPS. Yeah? DHCP 67 and 68. DHCP, not 56, Bhupesh. Yeah? 67 and 68. Yeah? Next. Can I ask you some more? Are you ready? RDP 3389. Yeah? Now I have a big question there again. TCP and UDP. What is the port number for TCP? What is the port number for UDP? TCP 6. Mr. Bhupesh. TCP 6. UDP 17. ICMP. Man, Bhupesh is confusing everybody, man. ICMP is 1. Yeah? That's it, guys. But again, no problem, Bhupesh. Do a lot of mistakes, man. It's good. Yeah? But make sure that whenever you are going to do ICMP, means you are going to do a request and reply. But so far we didn't see in the Wireshark, guys. That is one drawback. So far we didn't know how the MAC table, how the RP is going to work. Every time I'm saying, but we are not discussing. Yeah, we are always, skipping those topics. I don't know why. Maybe we getting scared or what. But next class, definitely we will do it, guys. Even if you do, because, we have a Wireshark and we will check it. Is it clear, everybody? Yeah. We can have a session tomorrow. Ma'am, actually tomorrow I have a office. And actually I'm not bit feeling well. But still, our guys is keep on chasing. Man, where is our class? Suvesh is sending messages. Seshu, you are taking the class or not? Yeah. That's why I just came there today. But anyway, no problem. If I get a time tomorrow, definitely I will take the class. Yeah. Definitely we'll do it, man. Don't worry. Can we make a switch in transfer for a new switch to connect internet? This is what Praful. Good, good. Because this is what I'm trying to tell you. Whenever you are trying to add a new switch, make it as a transparent and join to the VTP domain so that there will be no changes. It's not going to impact your network. Yeah, Praful? Is it clear? Yep. If the revision number of new switch is less than existing switch, then new switches will propagate. New switch. Yeah, of course. That's what we discussed, no? Because if you are bringing a new switch which is less than the server switch, the revision number, automatically it's going to take the configurations from the old server switch. You got it, Suvesh? Understand, no? Yeah, because that's what. Now, I made you something, guys. Now you need to do the labs in different way. Now you know the logic, you know the concept, everything is clear to you. Now you can try in different ways. You understand, guys? Everybody. Yeah, you try to go and do different ways in the lab and post it there so that I will be more happy, man. Whenever you are doing and sending to me in the WhatsApp, sir, this, that, we did it, I was so very, because I'm very much happy. That's what. Yeah, whenever you are doing, think in different way. Because now after that, if you are going to do the firewalls and all, in the real time scenarios is totally different. Yeah. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. I'm leaving now. I will send it to you today's class video. Yeah? Thank you, man. Take care, everybody. Good night, man. Bye, guys. Take care.